Welcome. Today's tutorial we are going to learn how to use the online design editor. After you have logged in, go ahead and select your print or mailing product that you would like. Today we are going to do a door hanger. Once the category page loads, go ahead and click Browse Online Template Designs. On the left, you're going to see many ways to narrow your results. If you do not see your company listed here, please send us an email at info@myprintexpress.com. For today's tutorial, we're going to edit a generic door hanger. So you would want to click the Customize button. Once this opens, you have a lot of different options. First thing, you can always change your background color. So if you don't want the teal, you can select from a wide range of colors. We're going to do gray today. Next thing you want to do is swap out your photos. To do that, on the left, click this Images button. You have three options. You can upload new images, you can use images you have already uploaded, or we have an image library just that mainly consists of different logos. So we're going to start with using one of your own images. So you have two options. You can select the picture and you'll see that dotted line shows it's selected, and then just click the image on the left and it will automatically update, or you can drag and drop. Once the image is in there, you have a few options. You can resize and crop. So you can scale it up. If you want to cut things out, crop it, move it. When you're happy with it, click the check mark to approve. And this bounding box will automatically crop it. Now I'll show you how to upload an image. You're going to close this tab to go back to your three options, and we're going to select, this time we're going to select Upload New Image. Going to choose a realtor image, your picture to upload. And once it finishes uploading, you're going to see it populate in this area. So once again, you can drag and drop, or you can click to replace that image. One thing you should note on images, if you select the image, you can also add effects to it. You can change things like opacity, which is how much of the photo you see. You can change brightness. You can change contrast. You can change the hue. You can change the saturation, which is how bright the colors are. This is where you would change it to black and white. You can also add a drop shadow to the image, and how blurry it is, the angle of the drop shadow, the distance, and the opacity, or how dark the drop shadow is. The last thing you can do is you can add a border. You can change the thickness of the border and also the color. Once you're done and you're happy, you're going to click Apply on the top right over here. The next thing you'll want to do is edit some of this text. To edit, you're going to click on it, and then you'll see a blinking cursor, and that means you can type in your address. Edit your bedroom details. If you want to copy and paste from another document, you can do that. just be sure you right click copy. And then right click paste if you're on a Mac. You can further edit it however it needs to be edited. You can also delete elements that you don't want. You can move. If you hover over it so it gets this glowing bar around it, that means it's now ready to be moved. So you see the difference is if I double click, then it turns the dotted line. I'm going to edit the text, but if it's glowing, then I can move it. You can always resize these text boxes to make sure they're exactly centered or anything else you would like. If you want to add your logo, I'll show you how to do that. We'll use the image library. We'll do a Century 21 logo. And going to add, click on it, and it will drop it in the middle of your document. And you can resize and reposition that wherever you would like. You're going to want to save your project and give it a unique name so it's saved in your My Projects so you can reuse it time and time again. That's it.